Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. What time it is in your location? Are you guys doing all right today? Thank you, thank you. Just in case you are in the building, uh, you can join us and you can bring your own topic. So, good news for Chelsea this morning. Broja Armando, as you can tell, he's back training, working very hard. Hopefully, he's gonna be 100% because this ACL injury always bring a lot of complication. But hopefully, because he's young and he can recover 100%, it looks like he's gonna have preseason with Chelsea though. Can you imagine if he was 100% fit? I think it was a perfect opportunity for him to really do it at Chelsea this time, but unfortunately, in that small preseason in Abu Dhabi, he got injured. So, yeah, as you can tell, Armando Broja is almost there. Fingers crossed. Otherwise, if they bring another number 9, it's gonna be difficult for him. Or probably he's gonna need a loan where he can play week in, week out to recover. I just have a hard time when somebody got an ACL injuries. It just causes a lot of small injuries here and there. But it is what it is. So the link being provided there. I'm struggling to wake up. It's this night, but I have a small window of free time before the day, so that's why I decided to go live now, just in case I have somebody. So feel free to join us. Tottenham Hotspurs might announce the departure of Mr. Antonio Conte very soon. We don't know. And let's wait and see what's going to happen. Yes, Phillips.
Hey, good morning.
Put some clothes on, bro. I know you're a man. Probably it's hot in your country, but I'm freezing here. Just put a shirt on before I put you through. Um, it's not really very professional. Of course, it's like a fan show, but you know, in the past, I had girls like showing their things. Um, but now, yeah, it's a fan show. I understand, but it's just keep it a little bit of professional. Even if you're a man, I like to just wear something for few minutes and then. So Antonio Conte, we don't know what's gonna happen very soon here. He was flying yesterday to Italy. Might be confirmed. Uh, it might be confirmed. Some people really took some pictures and some videos showing Antonio Conte. He was flying back to Italy. So you have to wait and see what's gonna happen. But it looks like he been like begging for a sack. Like sack me, give me my money. I wanna go, I don't wanna be here anymore, kind of. Because that interview there is just like I don't wanna really coach anything. So today could be the day that hmm, all kind of statistics about him, but it doesn't matter at the moment, It doesn't matter. So Patrick Vieira being replaced by Roy Hodgson. So let me just go and read some of the news here. So this was like yesterday. Internal discussions are taking place at Tottenham on Antonio Conte's situation, with Daniel Levy to have final say as Conte planned to leave at the end of the season. Was already clear after the Champions League defeat. Conte words were directed at the player, not at the ball. Okay. But you don't have to say immediately to the board when you talk to the players and mention the club not winning anything for 20 years apparently. You are talking to the board, even if you don't say I'm talking to the board. So anybody can understand what he was addressing that, but can deny or whatever. It is what it is. Okay, so if you want to come here and talk, that's why I'm here up at night, just to have to give you a voice. Mr. Paulinus said that, good morning, my brother. Hope you are doing great. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Struggling to wake up. It's early in the morning. Morning, big up, man. Always latest news. Yeah, the latest news is there. That's why I want you also to come and give us some breaking news if you have any. Go, we blue, we keep strong. Yeah, Chelsea keeps strong on winning and losing and dropping points. So yeah, let's keep going. And this is what I was talking about early on. Crystal Palace. This guy doesn't want to retire. He's the definition of hard-working, somebody who will never give up. Always there somewhere with England or with some teams. Last season he went to Watford. He managed to get them relegated. And this time he's back again with Crystal Palace after leaving them last season. Like he announced like 100 times his retirement, but always comes back one way or another. Yeah, let him walk. Probably that is giving him more energy to keep going. So Roy Hodgson, I'm not happy about sacking Patrick Vieira, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. This is football. This is football, and it is what it is. So people, like I said, you can call. That's why I'm here up at night, so you can call. So don't just listen and watch me. You can participate one way or another by liking, subscribing, commenting, or calling. When I don't go live anymore, people complain, why you don't go live? When you go live and the same people are not saying anything or not contributing, so you're like, so what? You just enjoy watching me, or you enjoy being part of the show? I want people to be part of the show and not me being the star of the show. If that makes sense. Murphy is asking, any news about Graham Potter getting sacked? Maybe they're gonna sack you before Graham Potter gets sacked. He's not gonna get sacked, my brother. I don't wanna sell you illusions, I don't want to go and tell you what you want to hear. You know what I mean? I just want to be honest. Just common sense is telling me that he's not going to get sacked until at least the end of the season. There is nothing really now that will make Todd Boehly and his people change their mind. They gave him a chance, Champions League, and they know the position that we are at. I don't think he's gonna get sacked. So yeah, I can't flip flop. I see some other people who praise Graham Potter like the perfect manager for Chelsea, blah blah blah, and then tomorrow they switch again and say what people wanna hear. I don't do that, I try just to be a little bit in the middle and give credit when it's due and criticize when it's due. So I don't want to go to extreme of all bad or all good, or you are all in or you are all out. I don't make decisions, so there is nothing I can do to change the situation. So big up everyone, Mr. Eugene. So we talk about Hudson. I'm just reading some, going through all kind of like trending topic now because I'm waiting for your reaction or your calls. The link being provided there if you want to join. So I'm going just to read what is trending right now, since you don't want to talk. So Erling Haaland is injured. The Cyborg himself is injured. So he's not gonna play the 2 international games his country got. Can you believe it? Erling Haaland getting injured. He looks like a superhuman, right? He looks like he will never get injured. What a player. He's now like all competitions, more than 40 goals for Manchester City. That's crazy, right? While at Chelsea Football Club, the entire team can't even score 40 goals. The guy on his own scored more than the entire team of Chelsea Football Club. That is absolutely crazy. So Erling Braut Haaland will miss the games against Spain and Georgia due to a groin injury. Haaland has left the Norway squad, as official FA statement announced. Yeah, so Norway really deserve to be like in the World Cup, in Euros, in big competition, so we can see what Haaland is capable of doing in international level with his country. Well, when he was younger, he scored like 9 goals in one game for his country. That was when he was like 17 years old. 9 goals. It was some kind of tournament somewhere that he destroyed everybody there. But in the senior level now, he hasn't really announced himself like by saving his country on his own. So it was going to be interesting to see Haaland against the Georgian guy who plays for Napoli, that I don't want to pronounce his name because I'm gonna destroy it. We need to find him a nickname. So it was going to be interesting. Some very good game. And they still have Odegaard, Norway. Odegaard is the captain of Arsenal and captain of Norway. So they still have a good team on paper. They just need to start qualifying for big tournaments and start winning trophies. because with Haaland, it's going to be a shame if he doesn't win trophies for his country. Let me engage a little bit with the people in the chat. Feel free to send a comment or just ask something. Chelsea buys Felix. Kids will be happy. Owners will get profit in the future, but without trophy. There we go again. There we go again. There we go again. Felix is marketing thing. That means owners cares just about money. Felix will cost us again against big teams. He is what? He is Messi. I don't care about his elegance. He's not good enough. Bro, I don't know what's going on with you, but every single day you bring some kind of theories and narratives. I don't know. Nobody is God here at the end of the day. We just watch and wish for the best. But if you're talking about Felix being a commercial signings, that's what people said about Pulisic because of American market and all that. Now, it's not about elegance. You can say whatever you want. He's missing a lot of chances. I have to give it to you. But this guy played like for 4 years under Simeone. Simeone, who is very, very defensive coach. So he probably forgot even how to score because they don't score goals at Atleti. You know, you have just to play like 10 men behind the ball and then hope for a pop-up somewhere and score a goal. They don't even score a goal. I don't know even they practice how to score a goal. So he came to Chelsea a few months into the project and you start talking all kind of theory. I can bring all kind of theory that you bring every single show. I don't know how you are so sure and you know pretty much everything that will happen in the future, but I'm not that way. If we sign him, I think he's gonna be a very good player. He's gonna be better than Werner, for example. At the moment, better than Mason Mount. Let's be honest. Mount is my boy. Everybody knows that I've been defending Mount. But talking about a mistake or commercial for Joao Felix is very unfair, and that is another theory and narrative that I'm not gonna agree with. But I respect your opinion. I'm just a little confused about your theories because every day you're like looking for the red flags. You're looking for somebody to attack and something to say. It's good for the show because we can have something to talk about, but I don't know how you know everything in this point. Like, you're so precise. Like, Felix is a marketing thing. Listen, yes, in January, if Christian Pulisic didn't get injured, Chelsea were not going to buy Felix because of the crisis that we had. Raheem Sterling, Christian Pulisic, all those, a lot of injuries, 11 or 12 injuries in the team. So Felix was a perfect opportunity. We overpaid 20 million just for 6-month loan. He was out of the blue. I don't know how much money you think a player can produce to make the team rich or something. No. Right now, Chelsea are losing money every single day. They are not making any profit. And you're talking about Felix market. I don't know if you already did some research to know exactly how a player produces for the team. I don't know, but it looks like you know everything. So yeah, congratulations to you. Mr. Murphy said that, but avoid putting abbreviation of T. Just put the name. Just say what you want to say in full. I don't have time for that to think about what you wanted to say. So I'm gonna skip on that because I don't understand what you say. If you don't count on Felix in the future, that is your opinion, but you think that everybody there, listen, man, everybody walking there, like there are so many intelligent people who make their lives doing what they do, recruitment team, data analysis, billionaire, bankers, lawyers, doctors, everybody just came together. If it was under Marina, under Abramovich, you can understand we've been buying players just for the heck of it because we have money. We don't care about losing money. We care about winning in a short period of time, and that's it. But right now, if you see the team that's been put together, those are people that been in the business for 20 years, 10 years, 15 years, working in football, recruiting. They failed, and then they learn and all that, and all of a sudden, how we online, like we can be so precise and just like sabotage everything that those people are doing because we think we know better. I don't know. Me, I just learn. I can't do this, man. And here we go. Another theory here. Wesley Fofana injury is a lie to protect him, the French national team. Wow. This guy. I think you have like your uncle walking with a Pora or in the stuff at Chelsea. What are you gonna tell us about the lone guy that's been sacked? That was for commercial reasons too, or maybe he's leaking news from the Chelsea dressing room or something. Anything else that you're gonna inform us? Just go on his Instagram and see how Wesley Fofana is. Can you really say no to your first selection with the national team, with the senior team, and you've been given an opportunity, a golden opportunity to represent your country, and all of a sudden it's a lie because he want to protect himself not to go to his country. You really know how representing your country means to certain people? Go on Instagram and see how he's crying and how he's recovering with ice pack and everything. He might even be out when they come back from international. So that also is gonna be lying injury in order to protect him against to protect him not to play for Chelsea, right? Wow. They make a profit in the future. How the profits come along? Hey, can you like bring us some data and show us how the profit in football works for a player in the future? What kind of profit? What that means? All right. I think I'm done with conspiracy theory. France have a best squad, so they don't need better players because they have the best squad. Wow. Who is in the defense? Varane retired from the national team. Loris retired from the national team. They have to call somebody from Monaco to replace Gilles, to replace Fofana. But yeah, I'm done. I'm French, by the way. See, if you don't know that I am there and I know a little bit more about that national team than many speculation or guessing on social media. But you are so good at what you do, bro. I don't know how you get all this news, but congratulations. You might be a source, really. You know what? If you create a good logo and you call yourself some names, some Italian names, and you might have like 100,000 followers like in one day because you have so many to talk. And this is exactly what people want to hear, right? People want to hear this. I'm not against you. I'm trying also to I'm trying also to. I don't buy into every single theory and narrative. That's me, because it's very easy to copy paste. But I need proof. How do you know too much inside the Chelsea? Even somebody is faking an injury, you know everything. Even Felix is gonna flop, and he offers nothing in the team. When we all watch games and we see that every single game he's like the best player on that pitch with Enzo, just he's missing few chances here and there. And you come here and tell us what's gonna happen. You can read the future. You can read every single little things that's happening in the Chelsea camp. So I'm just wowed, like wow, how this guy knows everything. I'm not against you. This is helping us to have a conversation here, but I don't buy into everything just because you say it, because I need proof. How can somebody lie about his injury in order to stay in the club when you are so excited? The guy was jumping. He was when the list was announced, he was sitting with his family. He was jumping on the couch and praising God and praying. Okay? And praying all his family. You know, when they announce you for the first time in the national team, you have your friends, you have your family, everybody sitting there, and they are reading the list live on television. I even watch him, and he was like, I can't believe they're crying of joy for representing his country. And all of a sudden, oh, he's happy and he lied because he doesn't want to go and represent his country. So you know too much. I'm there. I grew up, born over there, know everything. But you know more than anybody, because every single show you bring some kind of theory, you put people down, you hype other people. So it's just a little bit too much for me. Like, I don't know. Like, this is just like new for me. Like, how? Okay. So you are a very, very good source. You can make a very good career online because of this. This is what people wanna hear, you know? This is this you will find always something to entertain people. This is exactly what social media is all about. So you might get a very, very, very good account and become a source on social media, because this is exactly what it is. Okay, so Mr. J Shona say, let let talk verified information from reliable sources. Yeah, we have our own sources. My own brother Eugene. I'm not against you, but when you say why you no, I'm not telling you but that you suck, but there are certain things that you can't even, it's there, you and me watching the game. And at the end of the day, the best player on the pitch, you call him that he sucks and he need to go. And Chelsea are signing him for commercial because he's going to make tons of money in the future. How? Tell us, explain to us. How can you read the future of somebody? And what is your definition of a flop? If anybody really would say that Joao Felix is not good for Chelsea. He's signed for money, and then there is a problem here, bro. How can I accept such source while we watch every single game? The guy took us to the next level. He's not clinical. I can give it to you. He's not clinical so far, but there is a context behind him missing those opportunities. I can understand. But how you know too much, that is just my. I am just. I am just shocked. Herbert.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, obviously, you guys watched the Champions League draw, and since then, I've seen lots of, I was seeing lots of, people were mixed reactions basically from your fan base, because some are confident, some think, Potter can't go against Ancelotti, and then I watched what was the last game you guys played?
Everton game.
Everton, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like, look, Everton is almost like my second team because of our mutual hatred towards Liverpool. So I watched that game quite
Mm.
keenly, and you guys were cruising. for like 60 minutes, and then I don't know what happened.
Yeah, we bottled
So
it. We bottled it the
you
last game.
bottled it, and I saw Koulibaly getting spun over by an academy player, and Decore. So I mean, Potter's in-game management, it's lots of question over that. So I don't know like how long he'll last. Because I was reading Todd Bowley's, not reading, but I think he said like after you won your game after a long time, and he was saying basically, it's a win. So
Yeah,
I don't know like
he
if
said
the
that it's
owner
still a
has
result. Yeah, say it's
the
still a
result. Yeah,
result, and then the other video he was like using
mm,
f bombs when he met Chelsea fans outside Stamford Bridge. He's like, yeah,
yeah,
the result, and then he used some colorful language, and he's not happy about what is happening. But I don't think he has a choice like to sack him at the moment. And in Europe, you never know. Ancelotti is a master. He can outclass him, but also the players got their personal like pride in Europe. They know that this is the only competition that they got. So so they might hype, they might up their games to the next level. It's a lottery, so we have to wait and see.
yeah,
And believe me, if those changes that Graham Potter made were successful, people were not going to say something. That's why I always remind people that managing sometimes is just like gambling. It's just like a gamble. You don't know what could happen, because in the previous games when he was making changes like bringing Conor Gallagher, changes that some people called him a genius because he changed the game, he closed the shop, get 3 points. But because it wasn't successful, now people flip. So it's always a lose-lose situation. The end of the day, when people like Graham Potter are in charge, it's you have just to win, because people just waiting for you to make a mistake so they can say I told you so, that is not good enough. So just let's wait and see what's gonna happen. It's a very, very difficult one.
yeah. I mean, look, even if you beat somehow you beat Madrid, you're going to be facing Bayern or City, and that's not going to be easy. So
Yeah.
look, personally, I don't think so. Chelsea are going to beat Madrid just because Madrid, they do it year in and year out, and they have got a very experienced squad. While Chelsea, you've got all these players. I mean, players
We
like
actually
Madueke and
we
all these
actually
guys.
beat them. Well, that was under Thomas Tuchel, of course. People are gonna, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got your point.
yeah, but I mean, Tuchel, he's got experience in the Champions League. He has, got them to a final. But Potter, I think this is his first time in the competition.
Mm,
So I mean, look, it is very important for you guys to, win this because I don't think you're going to make it top four. I think that ship has sailed. So I don't think that's going to happen. So, I mean, looks like, I mean, you rather finish outside top seven because then you don't have to play Conference League.
mm.
So, I mean, look, Brighton will probably get Europa League. They are hot favorites. And then there is a seventh spot left between Newcastle, Tottenham, and whoever. I think there is a Villa as well. So look, I mean, whatever the result is, I think Chelsea. I still feel if you can get a top manager. I mean, Potter is a good manager, but I've always felt like this job is bit too big for him. He just doesn't have that personality to be a Chelsea manager. I was listening to Conte and his explosion, and I was listening to what happened to him, in his Chelsea time when he was sacked after winning the league. Conte has personality, man. You can't take away from that. Porto, I feel, I always felt, Chelsea, you have to be certain, mentally, you have to have certain, stability to manage a club like Chelsea, where, results are the only thing which speak. So let's see
Mm.
how far you can go. And obviously, with my club, tomorrow is an important day for us because that's the deadline for bids to be submitted, and they are expecting 8 bids to come, 8
You're gonna
players.
play tomorrow.
So,
We have hard time to hear you, the microphone. Manchester United playing tomorrow.
no, we are not playing. It's international break,
Yeah.
so no one is playing. I was mentioning because tomorrow is an important day because tomorrow is the deadline. for final bids. So that's the final day for all the bidders to put on their how much they are going to pay for the club.
Mm.
So
You're talking about the takeover. Okay. The
yeah,
South,
sale. I'm talking about the
Sir
sale.
Jim.
Tomorrow is the final day.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's very
So
important
they
for
are
you
saying,
guys.
there are
Mm.
eight competitions, eight new bidders who are willing to, who will bid. So obviously, hot favorites are the Qataris. They are, they went and they spent 10 hours at Carrington, and they are going to improve the bid, obviously. So
Mm.
4.5 was the initial bid. I think Glazers want 6 billion. I don't think they are going to get 6 billion. I think it will be somewhere around 5.15 around that. So let's
Mm.
see what happens tomorrow. It's a very important day for us because
Yeah.
we have to start planning
Who
for
do
the
you
summer.
prefer? Who do you prefer? It looks like uh the Qatar investment thing and
Yeah.
also Sir Jim. It looks like they are like front runners. It's gonna come back to
I mean,
yeah.
look, Qatar is the front runner. The surgeon, he has come out in open and said that he wants to buy, and we don't know the status of other six bidders. So I wouldn't say that Sir Jim is the favorite because he hasn't like the other six people who are going to bid tomorrow. They haven't put out their plan, so we don't know. So obviously these two are in the media. I
Mm.
personally want to Qatar. I don't see a future in which a football team can be owned through self-sufficiency. We need to clear the debt, and that's what they are promising, the Qataris. What Sir Jim is promising, he's promising that he will not clear the debt, but he will not also load debt on the club. He will take the loan on his company, which is Ineos. So
Oh, okay.
basically, they are not going to clear the debt. So we don't want that. We want that 465 million worth of debt to be cleared, and Qataris are willing to do that. So first
Mm.
things first, to clear the debt, because unless you don't clear the debt, you're going to have to pay an interest, so which is going to come out of our transfer budget and stuff like that. So, and Chelsea has super well. Todd Boehly is willing to splash 600 million in the January transfer window, and that's the future of football, whether you like it or not.
Mm.
So I'm in that camp, and I think if you ask 90% of the fan base, unless you have some obsession with Britisher owning and wanting to put the Manchester back in Manchester, stuff like that, people want Qataris. That's all I can say.
Mm. Yeah. That is going to be really good luck to you. Let's wait and see because you need a new owner right now so you can start preparing for the summer and the budget and all that. Yeah, but I think you should be fine. So, people, Chelsea fans, if you are here, Armando Broja is back in training after the ACL injury, which is impressive to see him training already in this level. But let's hope that he can come back. Like
He signed a new contract, didn't he?
yeah, he just signed a new contract, and then we went to Abu Dhabi, and he
What
got
type
the ACL injury in the
of contract is
train.
that? I
Yeah,
mean, you
imagine
guys.
this season was really his season because everything was aligned for him to be the man and on top man. But it's just unlucky, man, because imagine we can't score at the moment and the guy is so clinical. He's just so physical and so technical. Man, I feel for the boy. It was a perfect opportunity for him to to make his name known at Chelsea, but unfortunately, it just didn't happen.
Yeah, I mean,
Just,
he
just
reminds me, his build reminds me lots of like Mitrovic. His build, he's quite tall, he's quite wide, and he can back into centre backs, and he's very young as well.
yeah, he's
So,
young. My problem is the ACL injury. When you have an ACL injury, it always causes other injuries. People are afraid of playing because that you never know what's gonna happen. But when he got that injury, he was 20 years old. So hopefully, with the age, is gonna be a good factor for him to recover 100%. But I don't know. Many people who came back from ACL, they are just not the same again. Van Dijk, Zuma, people like that. They are, you see them.
I remember, clubs like Everton, like they were linked with Broja to take him on loan. And I don't know if you remember this when Sebastian Haller He was hospitalized because of his whatever happened to him.
Yeah.
Dortmund wanted Broja as well to take him on loan because obviously he's young and Dortmund love those kind of players. So he's clearly talented. So all these
Mm-hmm.
clubs want him. There is certain talent in him. So let's see.
So let me read a few comments here. People, if you wanna join, you can join now because otherwise it's gonna be a short. Bobby said that why couldn't Ren bring this Qatari to the table for Chelsea sale? It's too late. It belongs to Americans. The Qatari were not interested back then for Chelsea. They had PSG. They had to prepare for the World Cup and all that. And I don't know. I don't know what your theory is, but I think Todd Bowley is spending more money even than Roman Abramovich. He's just already spent like 600 million on that. I know what you're saying that because you don't like Porra, but listen, there is nothing you can do about it. But if you talk about the ownership, I think Bowley was the perfect candidate back then. Roman Abramovich made sure that he secured somebody who can take care of the club. But now, because of the Bowley situation and Thomas Tuchel, people try to mix everything together. But if you look at it separately, you will say that Bowley been doing a great job. It hasn't paid off yet, but with this kind of investment and the players that we are signing and everything is going to be fine. Just be patient, which is impossible to tell a young Chelsea fans to be patient because patient is not what we do at Chelsea. But there is nothing you can do about it. Chilwell is an inspiration for Broja. Chilwell had an ACL injury, but he didn't have the same ACL injury as Broja. Chilwell had a partial rupture. Half of his ACL was damaged. It wasn't that bad as Broja, who need a complete reconstruction of his ACL. So there are ACL and ACL. I don't know how to explain to you that, but just because it's called ACL doesn't mean it's the same. It's different level of damage, if that makes sense. So Broja had like the worst one, but he's very young. So let's hope, fingers crossed, that he's gonna recover 100%. But yeah, it's nice to see him He got injured in December, right? He got the surgery late December, January, February, March. So 3 months after that, he's back doing this. So let's say April, May, June. It can be 6 months that he will be out. So fingers crossed he can have like a preseason, He can have preseason with Chelsea. And then let's see what's going to happen next season. Okay, Mr. Sunday, you have a lot of... I put you through, but you have a lot of background noise. You are watching your TV and we can hear everything. So if you are in a quiet place, you call us again, we're going to put you through because it's a lot of noise. Okay, people, get in. Thank you so much, Mr. Herbert, for helping. Thank you. You have a great day. Herbert is gone, and you can join us if you have time. Does it need to be the same injury for him to be an inspiration? Yeah, that's true. Inspiration, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, that's true. It doesn't have to be the same kind of injury to be an inspiration. It could be even a broken leg. It could be even worse. It could be Achilles, or it could be ankle injury or back injury. You can always inspire depending on the situation of working hard and hardship to come back from an injury in general. So yeah, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. I haven't really read that he's learning from Chile, but and so many people in the Chelsea dressing room got injuries. So I think he's having a lot of encouragement from different situations. But I know what you mean. But first of all, I thought that you were talking about because Chile had an ACL injury, and Broja also had an ACL injury. Okay, so Mr. Sunday, if you are in a quiet place, you can call us back. We're gonna put you through. I put you through, and all we could hear is just noise and your TV and all that. So, what else? What is trending? Tottenham Hotspurs are going to sack Antonio Conte very soon. We're still waiting for confirmation. Or Daniel Levy don't want to pay money. Conte will ever leave money on the table. He's not going to resign. He's just going to push you to sack him, and he got his money and go. He's not going to resign. You want to sack him, you pay him the money. That is the only way he can leave. That's what he did with Chelsea. That's what he did with Juventus. That way, this guy, he's a winner. He's a short-term winner. You know what you got from Mr. Antonio Conte, but after that, it's going to be a disaster at the end. He doesn't build anything for the future. He just works for the present. Okay, you give me my money. You give me the players that I want right now. I win you a trophy, and the disaster after that is not my problem. He doesn't trust youngsters. He just wants his own players. If you bring somebody, no matter how good that guy is, he's not going to play you. He's not going to even look at you. He doesn't care. You have to fit his system. So they knew exactly who they were going after. So they don't have to blame anybody here, because that is it. Conte, Tottenham Hotspurs try to copy what Chelsea are doing. You know, signing Chelsea ex-managers is not the solution to get to win a trophy. You know, stick with your philosophy. Bring Pochettino back. You need a project manager. You need a manager that knows how to develop people who are patient. You know, a manager who is patient, who can understand youngsters and be patient and develop them, and slowly, in 2 or 3 seasons, they reach the maturity and they might deliver something or a trophy. And also, at some point, no matter how the project is, the manager is going to need some key element to take the project to the next level. So Pochettino did a great job for them, took them to the next level, and then the project was there. It just needed probably to spend 100 million, something. 50 million, 70 million, get 2 key players, give the money to Pochettino so he can take the project to the next level. You refuse to give him money, and then you sack him and brought Mourinho to win something. And when Mourinho comes and you give Mourinho money to spend. But where were you all this time? Pochettino been begging for some money. So Tottenham Hotspurs, they need really to look at themselves and not try to copy other people's project, because it's just not going to work. So Roy is back again at Crystal Palace. He won't give up. He's going to continue coaching. So those are the trending news this morning. Football changed. We need more complete midfielders like Kone, who can play both roles in different with not just distractor in different formations. So what is the theory this time, my friend? What are you complaining about? What are you complaining about? What is this time? Explain to us. So you want Kone, and you don't want what? What are we gonna sack? Who are we gonna sell to get Kone? And like I say, I respect your opinion, but I don't agree with you. That football, we don't have to agree. We have just to respect each other. I respect your opinion. There we go. I don't want rest. And like I said, I'm going to trust more people who are doing their jobs at Chelsea right now than somebody like Kone. You never see him play in the Premier League. We all are watching on television. Nobody will tell me that he goes to Glambach games and week in and week out to follow him. He looks good on social media. He looks good. When we are linked with somebody, we just jump on social media, YouTube, and watch some clips. That is not enough because everybody looks good. Morata looks like prime Ronaldo on social media. Lukaku apparently was the best goalkeeper? The best striker in the world when we sign him. Everybody will make theories when we are linked with somebody. And the theory is normally backing your own opinion. It's like validation of your own bias opinion. I am biased, you are biased, everybody is biased. We all have likes and dislikes. That is normal. That is life. But to be precise, like, oh, this is what we need, this is what you need, is kind of what I don't do because I don't know what can happen. You can buy a good player on paper and you bring that player at Chelsea Football Club and not performing. So that is your own theory from your couch, just like me. We all have theories and we all have names that we want to see at Chelsea. It doesn't mean that we know better than people who are working for that, You can say you don't want Rice. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, many Chelsea fans online don't want him because of his association to the academy and he came through the rank and he's English. So we want to see other people from other countries. That's what we do at Chelsea. But if you start like thinking outside the box, checking statistics and checking what each player can bring to the team, you will see that most of the theories are not true. Those are just like personal sentiment. Personal desire doesn't mean that it reflects what the team really needs. If you go to Declan Rice, who can play a center back, who can play pretty much everywhere on the pitch, who is proven in the Premier League, who is leader, who is a captain, who can talk, who can... Those little things, the leadership. He's used to the weather. He's used to everything. If you start going to... You take their nationality away, right? You confiscate their passport. And you start checking. You have like fact checkers. Bam, bam, bam. Or you just change the name. You take Declan Rice, you put Kone, and you put Kone, Declan Rice. You see the narrative is going to change. So depending on what part of the world you are coming from or what was your academy, the narrative is going to change depending. So what Bobby says here. Bobby said that I am not pour out. The Clear Lake board need to sack Bowley. Elite owners stay in the boardroom. This 4-4-2-4-4-3. How? What 4-4-3 means? Oh, that is the narrative and what people say that 4-4-3 doesn't exist, by the way. So you don't say that I said it. But I'm reading a comment here. He said that elite owners stay in the board. These 4-4-3 merchants are building luxury boxes at Cobham so they can pick the team. Oh, wow. Wow. How do you know that? At Cobham, Cobham got luxury boxes. So those people are. He's a billionaire, right? So before he came to Chelsea, he got a share at LA Galaxy. You know, the basketball, LeBron James, and he got a team. Dodgers, who's elite teams here in America, been winning for 7-8 years, success after success, and built one of the most beautiful stadium in America. And all of a sudden, he's looking and begging for a luxury box at Cobham. Wow. Very, very good theory, my friend. Very, very good theory. So for you, they come with 4 billion. They spend all the money they spend on buying quality players and all that just to have a box and making decision from at Cobham Training Center. Wow. They have they left their luxury mansions in Hollywood just to come at Cobham and have a luxury box in the training ground so they can make decisions. I don't know where these theories come from, but wow, this is impressive, bro. Impressive. Every player came from somewhere. EPL experience doesn't mean anything. Overhyped league. Arsenal can't win Sporting in 90 minutes in 2 games. Wow. Now you cross the line with defending. Cross the line who? Who do you think? I'm giving you the time to talk, so I don't have the time to talk. Crossing the line. What do you mean by crossing the line? You're not going to come to my own channel and tell me that I'm crossing the line just because I defended somebody or I'm trying to talk sense. I know so many times you try to pick me, to just try to throw some stones on me. Hey, keep it respectful. I'm not crossing the line. I'm just giving my opinion. It doesn't mean that my opinion is better than yours or your opinion is better than mine. So you don't have to come here and tell me that I'm crossing the line because I'm talking about somebody that you don't like. Okay? We respect each other. I give you the platform to say whatever you want, but you have to keep it respectful. And you don't tell me that. I read every single comment of yours. I respect. I give you as much time as you need, but it doesn't mean that I have to copy and paste and agree on what you're saying, because for me it's about context and about proof. What I said about Rice is true. He's in London. He's from the academy. He's captain material, and we don't even have a captain right now at Chelsea because everybody is quiet and you can see nobody even motivate nobody. So I am bringing fact on the table here. So you don't tell me that I'm crossing the line just because I defend somebody that you hate. And you and me, we won't make decisions. The end of the day, somebody else is going to make decisions. So you have to keep it, just watch your language. Because I never disrespect you, so you don't have to come to my channel and disrespect me. Are we clear on that? Yeah, I'm tired of profit, bro. I'm tired of I'm tired of theories because when something doesn't make sense, it's not true. I don't know why. I don't know how people can make theories. I don't know how they come up with the idea of making up a story that makes no sense. I don't know. Mr. Swan said that when Manchester City Haaland is a problem for Manchester City. So I kind of get your point, right? I kind of get what you're trying to say. Are you asking a question if Manchester City lose Haaland, it's gonna be a problem for them? He got an injury. A groin injury. I don't think it's that bad though. Groin injury can be 2 weeks. It's just about relaxing and having some some machine there and some treatment on the table for a couple of weeks. He should be fine. But I don't think that is going to be a problem if they lose Haaland. Are you talking about the injury, or are you talking about like if he leaves Manchester City? What is your question? If about the injury, because he just left the camp, right? He just left the Norway camp. He's not gonna play international games during this international break. Erling Haaland we're talking about here, because my brother Swan is asking about it. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Manchester City always find a way to win games, and they still have Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez is a very, very good striker. If Haaland is not there, he's gonna play. And if Alvarez is not there, they're gonna always find somebody to replace. So I don't think it's gonna be a problem, my friends. But Haaland is gonna make you better. I don't get the point. Some people say that Haaland is making Manchester City worse. I don't think so. He scored more than 40 goals for them this season. Alone, he scored more goals than the entire Chelsea team. So even if he doesn't participate to the game, as people are saying, he still score goals, and he still keep defenders busy. When Haaland is on the pitch, everybody wanna pay attention to him. Everybody wanna mark him because they don't know what he's gonna do next. So when he's keeping them busy, some gaps are gonna open up gaps for other people to score. So I don't buy to the idea of Haaland being a bad influence for Manchester City. Okay. Okay, so if you have something else to bring on the table, you can do it now. Oh, so you mean that when Haaland is not score, so Manchester City can. Okay, I kind of get what you're trying to say. I'm trying to guess what really you want to say, because it's a little difficult for me to read and understand what you're trying to say here. But I'm just guessing that you say when he's not scoring and then Manchester City are going to lose. No, I think I answered to that already. Manchester City are going to always find ways to win games. They were scoring a lot of goals even without Haaland. And even this season, there were like many games that Haaland was on the bench, but Manchester City managed to win. They can even play De Bruyne as a number 9. They can play Gundogan. They can play even Bernardo Silva. I don't know. They can even play the goalkeeper as a striker number 9. I'm exaggerating here, and they will always find something to give to the opposition. So yeah, Pep Guardiola, don't worry about him. He's gonna always find somebody to score goals. Yeah. Not only Haaland. He got a team that can help him out. Okay. Let me go double check if we have more news. If you want to call us, this is the link here that you can call. Slowly and surely, we're gonna conclude the show if there are no more comments. I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to dwell on one topic and one topic only. Let's see. Okay. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Let's go. Why Thomas Tuchel is trending? Let me double check why Thomas Tuchel is trending. Yeah. Yeah, this is funny. This is funny. Like they show Thomas Tuchel with European trophies, and they show they show Manchester United with like the Premier League, goalkeeper of the month, manager of the month, and Rashford player of the month and stuff. This is funny. This is funny. Levels, right? Elite, and I mean, people really know how to banter. People really know how to banter. People know how to banter. Why Chelsea are so good? Yeah, Thomas Tuchel is not going to Tottenham Hotspurs. Forget about it. Yeah. People miss him. That's the way it is. So he's trending for the right reasons. He's been linked with Tottenham. I don't think he's gonna like degrade himself. That is just like a step back going to Tottenham Hotspurs. Spurs need to stop copying Chelsea, because they try AVB, it didn't work out. They try Mourinho, it didn't work out. Conte, it didn't work out. Now the next one, Thomas Tuchel. Thomas Tuchel is not going to Tottenham Hotspur. I think he's going to Real Madrid or back to PSG. That is his level. He's elite manager. He's just there, top with Mourinho and stuff. So he's not gonna go to Spurs anymore. No, it's not gonna happen. If Ancelotti got sacked, I think he's gonna replace him immediately, or Barcelona or something. Tottenham, forget about it. It's not gonna happen. You can dream or whatever you want, but it's not gonna happen. So I see the reason why Thomas Tuchel is trending. Let's go to another trending topic. Antonio Conte been trending for weeks now. I'm so tired of that. Gavi is trending in my location, of course. Saka and all that. We talked about Armando Broja, and go on Green Turf YouTube channel. You will find some of my videos over there. And GFC also, I try to post some videos there, if you don't mind. You go there, and this is my social media handling here, Green Turf. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever it is. Let's grow the community and stuff. Fernando Torres, £50 million being repaid. Okay. Joao Felix, Chelsea are going to sign him. I'd really love the deal. If he can improve how to score, he can practice to score goals. it's going to be something good. Okay, let's go. Jay said that he's a Chelsea legend. He didn't deserve to be sacked. People think he's going to replace. No, it's not gonna happen. That is just like leaving Ferrari to go drive some other low-end cars. Thomas Tuchel, actually, he likes Tottenham Hotspur's name. When he said that he used, when he was a younger, he thought that the name was impressive, like Tottenham Hotspurs, sounds like good. When he was playing with his friend, like, yo, I know Tottenham Hotspurs, like you never heard of them, but nothing serious, like, oh, I'm gonna work for them, or probably in the future, if they manage to make the club stable, in a project like that, like Arsenal, right now, they have to go to the basics. I don't think Thomas Tuchel is gonna go and develop a bunch of youngsters. No, Thomas Tuchel is not in that level anymore. He's in the level that you buy him players and he's gonna deliver immediately. He's gonna win you games and win you trophies. He doesn't have time anymore to go for a project. So, all right. Wesley Fofana is injured, for people who don't know. He was taken off from the game. Somebody in the chat made a comment like he was faking injury, so he doesn't go to the national team, according to him. But according to my sources and according to what the French Federation and what Wesley Fofana and Chelsea Football Club said on social media, the guy got a slight injury, knock, so they hope to recover him in about 3 weeks or a month. We don't know how long he's going to be out. But somebody knew that he's faking, so he doesn't go. So that's the problem. Because people think he's going to replace Conte. No, it's not going to happen. Thomas Tuchel is a Chelsea through and through. He's not going to Tottenham Hotspurs. But you know what? If he joined Tottenham Hotspurs, I don't blame him. Because he need a job. You sacked him. So you have to give him freedom to do what he wants. Everybody got the right to walk. You don't like even the idea of him joining Real Madrid? Come on, bro. So you want him to stay at home and not walk? Come on. He need to walk. All right. Okay, people. So I've been here for more than almost 2 hours, and the telephone been provided for people to come here and have their say. So if I don't get calls, I'm gonna have to leave. Gonna have to conclude the show. Let me. Why Brighton is trending? Let me see. Brighton is trending for the good reason, right? Mitoma, what a player. What a player Mitoma is. Brighton CEO Paul Barber said on Mitoma, He's so exciting to watch. Throwback to old school wingers. He's another player that will be in the spotlight in the next transfer window. Yeah, many people will try to get me Toma, but he's not gonna come cheap. You want me Toma, you have to pay. This guy went to university to study football, so he's a genius. He knows how to dribble people. He knows how to get the job done. What a player. Brighton, that team is something else. And of course, De Zerbi is going to get all the credit. Oh, look at how he put them to the next level. Well, there was somebody who struggled with them for 3 years and who bought all of them and left them in top 4, which is Graham Potter. You like it or not, that is not going to change history. But it's easier for somebody to take over Brighton than take over Chelsea. Brighton were already there. They were already mature in top level. To come and buy 11 or 12 or 15 players and hope to do miracles the same day is not how the world works. The world, everything in life deserves a little bit of time to build. Even Brighton been built for 3 years, hard work, intelligent, cheap transfers, and now they matured due to somebody's hard work. That's why it gives me some kind of hope that Chelsea in the future will be good because of the players that we are buying, youngsters plus experience and plus all that. When everything starts clicking, I think we should be fine for many years. Tomorrow we might be back here for Women Champions League, Chelsea against Lyon. Chelsea against Lyon in the I don't know, quarterfinal of the Champions League Women. You know, I have girls, I have a family, I have a mother and sisters and all that. So I love also women football. We watch together. So we're gonna be watching. If I don't have many people around, I might do a watch along or something to watch the game together tomorrow for the Champions League Women. Many people don't watch women football, but I watch women football because like I said, I have the girls and I have many people, women who love football, and I kind of love football with them together. They support me when I watch the men team. I support them when they watch the women team. So we support each other, you know. So nothing wrong with women football. And the level is getting better and better. It's more speed, more physicality, more awesome goals, golazos and all that. So you have to give it a chance. Give women football a chance. You know? And Brighton CEO also talked about Moises Caicedo. Remember, Chelsea offered like 55 million. Arsenal put a bid of 70 million. It was rejected. And the guy ended up by signing a new contract. But can still leave. He got more money, which is good. And now Brighton are going to get even more money because he's good. He's very good. So just because he signed a contract doesn't mean that he's not going to be sold. I think Brighton are, they try to protect their investment. So that is going to happen. I don't think Chelsea are going for him. They are going to yeah. Okay. Mr. Desmond Tutu, remember? the price, the piece, the Nobel Prize back in the day with Mr. Mandela. So I know Desmond in South Africa. Where are you from, my friend? So he says here, Chelsea fans actually, Potter should change tactics and give each player opportunity and monitor the right players and positions and other. Yeah. You need to give them opportunity. People like Datro Fofana deserve more games. Aubameyang deserve games, but I don't know what's going on. It looks like he doesn't look at him anymore. I don't think Aubameyang is going to even play any game. He's going to just train with the team. Yeah, I agree with you. He need to give opportunity to people, but also he need to win. Winning is the most important at the moment. Regardless of who is on the pitch, you have to win. So people always will complain if he doesn't use such or such, but at the end of the day, it's about Chelsea Football Club and we need to win games. If we were winning games, nobody were going to complain about who is on the pitch. But because we don't win and people are going to complain. The Zerbi. Yeah. We're reading a lot about Brighton here because it's a trending topic. Declan Rice, apparently, Chelsea are not giving up on Declan Rice. So keep your eye open. He might be playing with Enzo Fernandez. Remember when Enzo Fernandez was back in Brazil, Argentina, he said that the only players in the Premier League that he likes and he's learning from is Declan Rice. It's on the record. The video is trending even now on social media. He talked about I watch Declan Rice in the Premier League and all that. So big admirer of Declan Rice. So probably agent Enzo is doing his thing to get his idol Declan Rice at Chelsea. So let's wait and see what's gonna happen. What decision is gonna be made? Who is coming? Kone, Declan Rice, Alvarez from Ajax, Moises Caicedo. We've been linked with pretty much everybody. Jude Bellingham. Everybody under the sun, but it's gonna be only one, because we can't have thousands of them. I like Zach. You know, Zakaria, if I had a chance, I can keep him. He's tall, powerful, versatile, can even play as a center back if we need him to play in that position. Long legs. Very impressed with the tackles that he can put. He can score, got a powerful shot on him. I think because of his injury record is the reason why Chelsea don't want to sign him on permanent. But I like the guy. Zach, I like him. 25 million only. You pay 25, you keep Zach. But there are people who are working, doing their jobs 24/7. They have computers, they have datas, they check on your background, they know everything, even, you know, personal family issues. Recruiting a player doesn't mean only one aspect just because you have a good compilation video on YouTube. It's a lot of aspects. So let's wait and see what is going to happen. But Declan Rice or whoever is going to come to Chelsea, first of all, I don't make decisions and I support everybody that Chelsea sign. Managers, players, because I don't want to waste my time on being evil and speculating and making theories, because I'm not going to change anything. So the thing to do is just to accept the situation. So let me see. Chelsea fans actually put out. Yeah, I already read that. Chelsea are lacking a powerful striker. Yeah, I agree. There are certain people, when we went like 3 games unbeaten, I saw people like, oh, we finally found the right position for Kai Havertz and we don't need a striker and all that. I always tell people, listen, just because Kai Havertz scored few penalties doesn't mean that he's a number 9. I think we need a proper number 9. That's what I've been telling people. Don't get carried away just because of few goals. We need somebody who can be very clinical, who can be really a target man, but also somebody who can help the team in general. Not only target man sitting there, but somebody who can drop, who can contribute to the team. Yeah, I think we're going to make the right decision in summer. And you can see here, Armando Broja is back. He's back in training. Hopefully he's going to be 100% fit. And he's going to start the preseason with the team. And let's see how his physical conditions is going to be. But I feel for the guy, man. This season was his season. If he didn't get that ACL injury in training, why always my boys from the academy need to deal with the worst injuries ever? So, yeah, I don't know. When you're coming back from a bad injury like this, you never know if you're going to be the same or you're going to be half or quarter of what you used to be. And Chelsea might be forced to sell him or send him on loan somewhere, so he can have playing time. It's complicated, man. It's very, very complicated. Very, very complicated. All right, slowly and surely we're going to the end of this project. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, do it. It's free of charge. We're gonna be live here every single day or every single night. Subscribe, like, share, all the good stuff, comment. We're going to have games, international games. I think I'm going to do Argentina against, I forgot what country. They have 2 games to play. So depending on my schedule, because the games are going to be like 2 o'clock in my location, 2 o'clock in the morning. So I will see if I can do like a watch along because I want to watch my boy Enzo. And probably do some scouting for Chelsea in case we discover somebody from the Brazilian national team that we want to buy. So I might do some international games, France of course, because that is my country, and the USA of course. I might do some games, so depending on what time it's gonna be. So I'm gonna schedule some games in the same channel. So we have something to talk about during the international break. And when we come back to the Premier League, it's going to be sprint. We're going to be sprinting, winning games, beating Real Madrid, destroying Real Madrid. I'm a Chelsea fan. What do you expect me to say? We're going to lose? No way. It's not going to happen. Just because people don't like the manager, they want us to lose, so they can make a point, I told you so. But me, I don't care who is in charge. All I care is about Chelsea first. All those people are going to leave Chelsea, and I'm going to stay here. How many managers that I've seen come and go? So I don't care anymore. For me, it's about Chelsea winning. The rest, I don't make decision. It's out of control. So I don't want to waste my time on this, being negative and being evil. So yeah, Armando Broja is back again. So I am going to see if there is any breaking news here before I leave. Let me go to the. Let me quit this and go to the browser, the Premier League, and double check what is happening in the Premier League. Premier League, Arsenal are going to win it. Yeah, they are way ahead of everybody. They are 8 points ahead of City, but City still got like one game in hand. But you have to win your game, though. Game in hand doesn't mean you're gonna win. It just means that you have to fight. You have to fight and win it. So, the Premier League is coming back April 1st, people. Manchester City against Liverpool. Oh my Lord, have mercy. You see that? Match week 29. Ha ha ha! Liverpool against Manchester City. All of them coming from international break. What a game that is gonna be, huh? What a game. Liverpool need to win in order to keep pushing for top 4. Manchester City need to win because Arsenal are in front of them and they want to go and win. So, oh my goodness, this game is going to be a cracker, just like my English friends will say. It's going to be a cracker. I was like, huh? Cracker? What that means? So it's going to be a very good game of football. The Premier League is coming back. Bournemouth against Fulham. Yeah, Fulham. Let me even guess the result on top of my head without doing any kind of analysis. I think Manchester City are going to beat Liverpool. It's going to be very close, though. It's going to be a close game. 2-1 to Manchester City. This is now. That could change in few hours right now when I start like checking on, things closely. Bournemouth against Fulham. I think it's going to be a draw. Bournemouth are in a very good form, if you can say so. They're still fighting for relegation, of course. And Fulham. Fulham. Oh, wow. This is going to be interesting because Marco Silva is not going to be on the bench. He will be suspended because he got a red card and he talked a lot of stuff to the referee. So I think he's going to be even suspended for a few games. Mitrovic is going to get a very, very long ban because he pushed the referee and he used some colorful language and all that. Bruno Fernandes can push the referee, can do whatever he wants, fake injuries, no yellow, no nothing, no consequence, no nothing. But Mitrovic, he does something similar. He got a red card and everybody is calling for him to be suspended, set as an example. They want him to be punished like 10 games or 20 games or end his career or something. You see, double standards. So that game is, Willian is not going to be there. Mitrovic is not going to be there. The coach is not on the bench. I changed my mind. I really changed my mind. I think this one is going to be something else. I think Bournemouth are going to win. They're going to win 2-1. Yeah. Bournemouth are going to win 2-1 because of what I just said. And look at the last few games between the two teams here. 3 times that they played. Fulham, it was 2-2, 1-0 to Fulham, and 3-0 to Bournemouth. So, wow. It's been very, very, very close race here between the two teams. Very, very close. Oh my goodness. I didn't know it was that close. So yeah. And if Bournemouth beat Fulham, it gives a little bit of chance for Chelsea. Yeah, but Chelsea don't win their game, so forget about it. Forget about what I just said. You can't really depend on on other teams to do you a favor, because every time the team do us a favor, we're gonna bottle it. So I don't care if Fulham wanna win, they can go and win. I don't care what's gonna happen right now. We've been shocking, and in the last few games, look at the Bournemouth. They lost. They actually beat Liverpool 1-0. They lost against Arsenal, they lost against Manchester City, and they won against Wolves. So 2 wins and 3 defeats for Bournemouth last 5 games. And for Fulham, 2 losses, 1 draw, and 2 wins. So they are very close in terms of forms, you know. They are very, very close. Yeah, but you know what? I changed my mind. I think Bournemouth are going to win. Are going to beat them 2-1. Let me move very quickly to other games. And then it's going to be Arsenal against Leeds United at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal would do everything in their power to beat them. Only 11 or 10 games to go, so they can smell the title, right? Arsenal can smell the title right now. Like, yeah, we can do it. We can do it. So this one, I don't see Arsenal bottling this. No. They are going to win the title for me. It's gonna be tough. They're gonna drop points. They might even lose 1 or 2 games, but they're gonna fight until the end. I see them winning, and they're gonna beat Leeds. Yeah, I don't see anything that a big win here for Arsenal. They're gonna destroy them like 3-0 or something like that. Yeah, I'll go with Arsenal on this one. Yeah, it's gonna be at Emirates. The atmosphere is really, really good at the Emirates Stadium at the moment. No more toxic fans, Wenger out or whatever. Everybody is united now behind the team to win the league. They bottle it in the Europa League, but I don't think they're gonna bottle it in the Premier League. They know if they win, they will keep the momentum going. So I think, yeah, that's it, man. Arsenal are going to win this. And look at the last games. The last game that 2 teams played together. The last meeting, right? The last 1, 2, 4 meetings between 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have to scroll because I can't see. So for the last meetings, look at that. Arsenal beat them away 1-0. They beat them at the Emirates 2-1. They beat them away again 4-1. They beat them at the Emirates 4-2. And then they drew 1 game. That was in 2020. Oh man. So Arsenal been really dominating and beating them for fun. I think Arsenal are gonna do it 3-0 for me. And look at this. In the last 5 games, Arsenal win. They just can't stop winning. They're just winning for fun. Win. And Leeds United, look at them. Win, draw, loss, win, and loss. Yeah, I don't see anything here, my friend. All I see is Arsenal really destroying Leeds United here. Yeah, that is my opinion, but this is football, man. You never know what's gonna happen. Wow, so the game is gonna happen in 11 days and 2 hours from now, because we are on international break. So I've been talking about the Premier League when we come back from the international break, people. So these games are not gonna happen tomorrow. It's going to happen in 11 or 10 days from now, depending on your location, of course. Arsenal got a very, very good team here, man. Very, very strong team. They had a very good window in January. They bought Jorginho, they bought Trossard. So they reinforced it. They reinforced the positions that they needed the most. So yeah, Arsenal are going to do it after, I don't know, 20 years, 15 years without league. This time around, it's going to be it. if they don't win it this time, I think it's going to be difficult for them to win next season. Next season, many teams are going to get better. So people, you can still call me. The link is there. You see it on your screen now. You can call for free. Yeah, everything is working good. So look at the squad here that Arsenal got. They have Aaron Ramsdale, Matt Turner, my own brother, Carl Haynes. I don't know him that much. I think James Hill's son. I think those are they are in the academy or something. Or the third goalkeeper. Defenders, they have Kieran Tierney, and I heard that they might sell him because he's not having enough playing time. Nobody to blame but himself. Not himself, because you can't blame somebody for getting injuries. Injuries are just there, you can't really, you don't know what's going to happen. It's just like an accident. But he's very fragile, so Arsenal might be forced to sell him. They have Ben White, who's been doing very good. Gabriel Magalhaes, very good player. Saliba is another level. He got injured low. He's not even in the French national team. Kiwa is the guy. Jakub Kiwa, they bought him in January from. He's a Polish international. He was playing for Italy. I forgot the team that they bought him from, but a centre back for the future. Still young, still need to improve. And they have Rob Holding, who is just a squad player that can give you something when you need him. Who else? They have Tamiyasu, Mr. Tommy. He's good. He's very good, but he's been struggling with a lot of injuries. Lino Souza, I don't know him that much, probably from the academy. Walters, also probably a youngster from the academy. When you see somebody with a number 96, 97, that tells you everything. In the midfield, they have Thomas Partey. No need to introduce him. Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, Emil Smith-Rowe. Yeah, what a player, man. I like the guy. His elegance on playing the ball is close known. But injuries, oh man. I don't know why good bowlers always get injuries. I don't know why. But Emil Smith-Rowe, what a bowler. Jorginho Frello, Chelsea agent. Fabio Vieira, Mohamed Elneny, Granit Xhaka, Zinchenko, Mauro Badera, I think he's from the academy. Catalan, wow. Catalan Sijon, Matt Smith, all these people are from the academy, the kid from the academy that they put in the first team to help. Bradley Ibrahim. And you go to forward here, Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Martinelli, Eddie Nketiah, Leandro Trossard. Oh, they put Leandro Trossard twice here. So this is a huge mistake from the Premier League. You have to correct. Reece Nelson, Edward, and Charles Sango Jr. So a strong squad here. If they can keep everybody fit, I think this is going to be like the last international break until the end of the season. So they don't have to worry anymore about another break. When they come back, they can push until they get the job done. So Arsenal, they have to win it. If they don't win it this time, it's over. They have to say goodbye. They have to say goodbye to the league for a long time, because next season the competition is gonna be in another level. This season been like the Leicester City season where Leicester City were programmed. They were destined to win. Everybody around not good enough or dropping point, losing games, and they will keep on going and going. And Chelsea Football Club won the title for Leicester. Eden Hazard, remember that goal against Tottenham Hotspurs that won Leicester City the game? What a goal from Hazard. We were losing 2-0 to Tottenham Hotspurs at the bridge under Mauricio Pochettino. Hazard was like, no man, we're not gonna let this happen. Let's go and let's win it. So yeah, Arsenal are in pole position, in a very good position now to go and win it. What else we gonna discuss here? So we talked about the champions elect, Arsenal. Let's check on the bottom of the table here. So Arsenal are on top. Manchester City, Manchester United, Tottenham Hotspurs, Newcastle United, Liverpool, Brighton, Brentford, Fulham, Chelsea, Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, Wolves, Leeds, Everton, Nottingham Forest, Leicester, West Ham, Bournemouth, Southampton. Wow, it's very close. Who is going down? Southampton is going down, and we're gonna buy Lavia. Lavia is coming to Chelsea. Bournemouth, I think they can still fight. I don't know who is going down. Everton gets Sean Dyche. He knows how to deal with situations like this. Nottingham Forest got a lot of players. Leicester City, I don't see them going down. Wow. This one is going to be complicated. It could be Southampton going down, Everton going down. Who else? Bournemouth. So Everton, Southampton, Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest. I don't think they're going down. They have so much quality to go down. They bought like 25 new players, and they are struggling to win games. That tells you that buying players doesn't mean necessarily that you're going down. So yeah, I think Southampton, Bournemouth, and Everton are going down. And top of the table is going to be very close between Arsenal and the City. Imagine if Chelsea somehow managed to make it top 4. That is going to be the best comeback ever, right? That is going to be the best remontada ever, you know. Fingers crossed. Let's wait and see where they're going to end up. So people, can you help me get 20 likes? It doesn't cost us anything. Brother been here for more than 2 hours, and I have to go back to sleep because it's still cold and still dark. I had a little bit of time. I have the window because everybody is sleeping, so I don't have to worry about people bumping in my office. So, but I need a little bit of sleep before I start walking. So I'm still here for a few more minutes if you want me to be here. So give me some likes. It doesn't cost you anything. 1 click, 1 second. Let's do it. Let's get 20 likes, and after that we can go to 30 and 50 or whatever. It doesn't hurt anybody. 1 click away. Oh, let's see. So we already talked about pretty much everything here. And for my club, Chelsea Football Club, against Aston Villa is going to be something. It's just like the battle of the mid-table clubs. If they beat us, they're going to go top. They're going to be in front of us. This is how the almighty Chelsea Football Club became. Look at the last few meetings between the two teams. Aston Villa Chelsea went away to win 2-0. Remember Mason Mount? That was in October when we were struggling. We were not even doing good, and Mason Mount saved us. What a free kick. Mason Mount scored actually 2 goals, but nobody remembers everything that Mason Mount did. If we win, just because it was too easy for Chelsea, just because Aston Villa are crap. But if you don't score about the so-called crap team, and then, you can't even score against Aston Villa. So it's always a lose-lose situation. There are certain people who can't get any credit because people have mindset and agendas, but nobody cares. Who cares is we care about getting points regardless of who is going to score. We are Chelsea and we support the team first, not individuals. So Mason Mount scored 6 minutes and also 65 minutes. That free kick, oh my goodness. Amazing free kick, but it doesn't count though. Mount can give you 2 points or 3 points. 2 points? How can 1 point or 3 points? It doesn't matter. We're gonna just remember what he didn't do, Always the negative. Nothing positive comes from him. So he was the man of the match that day. He deserved to be man of the match, winning away against Aston Villa. And now if we are 10th, it's because of Mason Mount won us this game. All right. So he was the man of the match. 2 goals. Pass completion was 70.1.6, excuse me, and all that. So the vote, Kepa Arrizabalaga also made a lot of saves. So he was also voted. He was on the list. Thiago Silva was also very good. How we didn't concede a lot of goals that day was beyond me. They were creating chances after chances. Kepa Arrizabalaga was out of this world. One of those days that Kepa is gonna be amazing, and it was on his day, so it was a good game to watch. Very good game of football. And what else? Yeah, look at that day. Aubameyang even played, and he was subbed at 58th minute. Kai Havertz also was subbed that day, 45 minutes at halftime. Edouard Mendy was on the bench. Kepa Arrizabalaga was in goal. Christian Pulisic was on the bench. So Trevor Chalobah started. Thiago Silva was the captain. Marco Correa, Ben Chilwell, Mateo Kovacic, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Raheem Sterling, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Mason Mount, and Kai Havertz. They subbed that day. Armando Broja was there. That was before he got injured. He played for 1 minute. I don't like this kind of subbed, of bringing somebody for just 1 minute. It was 89 minutes just to try to waste time. Conor Gallagher was there 60 minutes and all that. Jorginho Frelo came on 65 minutes or almost. Cesar Azpilicueta also came on. It was a very good game. It wasn't good to watch because we were under a lot of threat. Attack after attack, we were under siege. Look at that game. We had almost 59% of possession. We had 4 shots on target. We scored 2. Yeah, that day, I don't know. The god of football were with Chelsea because I couldn't believe we won that game. But that is football. You don't have to play beautiful sometimes. Sometimes you just need to win. So Aston Villa is the team that we're going to play against when we come back from the international break. It's going to be at the Bridge, and hopefully we can beat them. But Mr. Good Evening, Unai Emery is a very good coach. He knows how to get the best out of his players and how to win football matches. So watch out, Chelsea. Watch out, because it's not going to be an easy one. It's going to be very difficult. Okay? So, yeah, we talked about Chelsea and Aston Villa. And in the last few meetings, Chelsea won pretty much every time. The only time that we drew with them was in 2021. Chelsea won, Aston Villa won. It was under different managers, you know, Dean Smith, and then Steven Gerrard. Now we have somebody else, Unai Emery. It's not going to be an easy one because this is Unai Emery's we're talking about here, right? So be careful. Just because you beat them in the past doesn't mean that you're going to beat them when the Premier League is back. In the last few games, look at that. They won 3 games, they lost 1, they drew 1. Chelsea lost 1. Oh, they lost 2, they won 2, and 1 draw. Chelsea, man. So there is no a big difference here on the table between Chelsea and Aston Villa. So the only option here is to win. That's it. That's it. You have to win or nothing. Win or nothing. So the league table is there for everybody to see. We're going to be back in 10 or 11 days from now. But in the meantime, we're going to enjoy the international break. Watch some international games. Argentina with Messi. France with Mbappe, who is going to be the captain. Captain Mbappe is the French national team captain now. Mr. Mbappe. So yeah, interesting games coming your way. Oh, I didn't finish giving you like my score predictions. Let me go very quickly. The last predictions was Arsenal against Leeds. So I think Arsenal to win 3-0. Brighton against Brentford. This is going to be the clash of good managers and good teams. It's going to be a draw. Yeah, 2-2 draw. Crystal Palace against Leicester City. Manager bounce. One word. Manager bounce. I think Roy Hobson is going to try to win his first game after returning to Crystal Palace. But Leicester City are not in a good position at the moment. It's going to be a very good game of football. 2-2 at the end. Nottingham Forest against Wolves. Forest against Wolves at home. Oh, it reminds me of the first leg when the banter was going on between Wolves and Forest. Nottingham Forest put up a tweet, with a baby wolves. Baby wolves. Somebody was petting them for the banter, and when at the end of the game, I think Wolves won 1-0, and then they put a picture of a tree cut off. Because Forest is just like trees and all that, so they cut the tree, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, that was the best banter ever." But anyways, I don't know if you remember that, if somebody remember that, but it is what it is. So this time around, Wolves against Nottingham Forest. Revenge. It's gonna be another draw, 1-1. Chelsea against Aston Villa. Chelsea to win it 3-1. At the Bridge. Sunday, April 2nd. It's going to be West Ham against Southampton. It's going to be, the battle of the relegation. This is going to be a relegation battle. But I think West Ham are going to do it 1-0. Newcastle against Manchester United. Oh my goodness. Newcastle are trying to make it to the Champions League next season. Manchester United are flying, but you never know how they are going to perform after the international break. Wow. This is... I think Newcastle United might just surprise them. Yeah. I see a 2-1 here for Newcastle United. Everton against Tottenham Hotspurs. Everton are going to beat Tottenham. By that time, Tottenham might have another manager, maybe somebody from the youth academy to take care of them until the end of the season. Conte might be sacked, or probably by the time, maybe now, if I go on social media, it could be already announced. So I think Everton at Goodison Park, they are struggling. They are trying to keep themselves in the Premier League. I think Everton are gonna beat Tottenham Hotspurs 2-1. Bournemouth against this is April 4th. So yeah, I'm not gonna go that far anymore. I just talked about the games right after the international break. So yeah, you have an idea now, people. I don't have to waste your time here. Let's go and double check if we have the last news in the let me see the last news on social media before we leave. Social. Armando Broja, I'm so happy for this brother here. So happy to see him back again, training hard. Keep walking, brother. Keep walking. Okay. Yeah, we talked enough time. So N'Golo Kante is going to play indoor game. Chelsea to organize indoor game to allow N'Golo Kante and other players, by the way, to be fit. And that gives me some hope because it's going to be a different kind of team when we come back from international break. When everybody is fit, N'Golo Kante with Enzo Fernandez in the midfield, we can do it in the Champions League. We can beat anybody, you know. So any trending news here before I leave? Oh no, I have to go. Let me check here. Fabrizio Romano. Nothing new. Discussions are taking place again today at Tottenham to proceed with final steps of decision on Antonio Conte. Italian coach still waiting for the club to communicate the decision in the next 24 to 48 hours, as reported yesterday. Yeah, so he's just repeating the same thing over and over again. I think we talked about Mitoma, that Japanese wonder. Hugo Larsson, top talent to watch. Bournemouth had deal in place for 12 million with Malmo in January for the midfielder born in 2004, but then the deal collapsed due to what? To personal terms. Okay, top European clubs now following Hugo and blah, 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 blah. Jude Bellingham probably is not going to sign for Liverpool because they don't have money to pay. So, let's check on the Chelsea community very quickly. Chelsea have had 3 players listed on goal. Oh, next generation. We always have players from Chelsea. Next generation. Andrew Santos, Gabriel Slonina, and Lewis Hall. Yeah, the future is bright for all of them. This is some interview from Ben Chilwell. Andrew Santos' father says that playing alongside his idol Casemiro is a name for his son. For people who don't know, Andrew Santos is a young 19 years old that we signed from Vasco da Gama, and now he is with the Brazilian national team. First team, I mean, you know, with Casemiro and all the big guns. So it's good to see. It's good to see. Chelsea are trying to buy a club in Portugal. That is not even a news because it's been there forever. Oh, some deals were, you know, some offers were turned down. Okay. Okay, people. So I think we talked a lot. I've been here for more than two hours. I'm gonna have to go. Please follow me on social media. This is my page here on Twitter. Green Turf, the same logo. On Instagram is same, the Green Turf 2. You search for the Green Turf on in one word, or at the Green Turf 2, as you can tell clearly here. Let's follow each other. No egos. We always follow each other to grow the community. And go watch some more videos on the Green Turf and GFC YouTube channel. I might be back today if we have some breaking news or something happen. Tomorrow we're going to be here early in the morning before my people wake up because it's still night. So I'm going to have to go back and catch some sleep before work. And yeah, the telephone always open. I always open the telephone or the line for everybody to call, even though I had only few calls today. But next time, don't be shy. You can call us and have your say. This is the channel for the people, by the people. I don't have to agree with you. You don't have to agree with me. We have just to keep it respectful and not think that you know better than anybody and you have to insult people. No, that is not good. And I block people who insult each other immediately because I don't want to deal with all the dramas. No, I can't take any kind of toxic environment. We are here to be positive, and nobody is going to make decisions. Not you, not me. Decisions are made somewhere. We are just interpreting and commenting on those decisions. You know what I mean? So that's the way it is. I am going to leave. No more comment. No more nothing. It is what it is. God bless you, my people. Have a great day. Have a great night or great day at work or in school or whatever you do today. God bless you. Put your notification on. Stay tuned for more quality video, and I'll see you next time.